God. So today, November 6, 2013, was quite possibly one of the most epic days of my life. Okay, on Sunday, I found out that I won tickets to meet the cast of Hunger Games Catching Fire. And I am a humongous fan of the Hunger Games series, like insane. I'm actually planning a tattoo of a Mockingjay on my lower stomach as soon as I get down to my goal weight. And I've read the book Catching Fire at least 20 times. It's my favorite book in the series. The people that were there were the people that play Joanna, Beetee, Gloss, Cashmere, and Finnick. Okay, look at my t-shirt. I love Finnick. Finnick is my favorite Hunger Games character ever. For some reason, I just was drawn to him the first time I read the book. Probably because he's a very attractive man. But his character is extremely diverse, and I love his character. He's awesome. So anyways, I found out that I won tickets to a meet and greet in the Q&A and the Hunger Games Victory Tour in downtown Houston. And I was freaking out because I had class, and it was on a Wednesday at 2 o'clock. I mean, like, who can get somewhere at Wednesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? I mean, like, most people are in school or in work, but I made it happen. So it was amazing. I walked, well, I got my wristband. See, it's Victory Tour signee. And so they put that on us, and then they took us to this exclusive location inside of the venue where we stand in line, and they gave us these posters. And they said, they had very strict rules, which I was totally bummed about. They were like, no pictures taken in there of the cast. You're not allowed to have your cell phone or your camera on your person while you're meeting them. You cannot take any pictures. They have to sign only this poster, nothing that you've brought for them, like nothing. And so I was so upset because I really wanted my picture with the people of the cast, especially Sam Claflin, who plays Finnick. But I didn't get my picture with them, so it's really upsetting. But it's cool. I mean, like, it's in my head. I don't need to prove to you that I met him. I still remember the things that he said to me, and I keep playing them over and over in my head. I wish that I had them on video so that I could show you, but whatever. I am totally stoked by these memories that are in my head that are going to stay forever, ever. So anyways, I go in, and the first person I see is Jena Malone. And she's been in a bunch of stuff. She's been in, like, the movie Saved. I forgot what that other movie is with Vanessa Hudgens. Sucker Punch, I think. Yeah. But when she was little, she was in this movie called Stepmom, which is a super depressing movie. Don't ever watch it. You will bawl your eyes out. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. But she was a little kid in that movie when she was young. And I was watching that movie just a couple days ago. So I went up to her and I was like, I was watching Stepmom the other day, and she was talking, and she was like, yeah, I was a little kid in that, and we talked a little bit about that movie, and I told her she was beautiful, and she said thank you. And then I went to the guy that plays Beetee. I'm sorry, his name is totally, no, his name is Jeffrey Wright, I believe. And I told him, you were awesome in Source Code, which is a Jake Gyllenhaal movie. It's an awesome movie, and he was excellent in it. And then I went on to the girl that plays Cashmere, who was drop dead gorgeous. Honestly, I don't know who she is, but she is flawless. I told her she was awesomely gorgeous, super jealous of her, and she laughed. She saw my shirt, and she said, oh, so you're a Finnick fan? And I said, yeah, I'm kind of, I was sort of fanning myself. I was like, it's getting kind of hot over here. She was like, I understand. And it was funny. And then I went to the guy that plays Gloss, and oh, that man is yummy. I went up to him, and he saw my t-shirt, and he said, why are you not wearing an I Love Gloss shirt? And I was like, well, you know, gloss is sexy. You know, I like gloss. And he was like, yeah, uh-huh. And he was laughing. He's like, I'd believe it if you had an I Love Gloss shirt on. And I said, I have an I Love Gloss tattoo in a personal location. I was just kidding. And he was laughing. And, and then, like, while I was kind of talking to the guy that plays Gloss, his name's Alan Richton, I looked over at Sam Claflin, who plays Finnick, and he was like looking at me the whole time that I was talking to the Gloss character. And Sam, okay, like he's British in real life, and he looked right at me, and he was like, I have to say, I'm in love with your shirt. And then he was like, actually he didn't say I'm in love with, he said, I have to say I love your shirt. It's probably my favorite shirt of the day. And I was like, oh my god, like on the inside, like freaking out, but on the outside I was like, thank you. You know, I didn't want to come off as a creepy stalker, you know, but then he started signing my poster, and I said, you're a beautiful human being. And I said, inside and outside. And he said, well, I don't know about that, darling, but thank you. And I was like, his accent is so pretty. And so, then I said, well, it was lovely to meet you. He says, you too, darling. Thank you for coming. And I was like, oh my god. And then I got, then they escorted us out. And, I have my, I can't find a poster. I can't find a thing that's big, small enough to fit it, so I had to put it over my old Hunger Games poster. So this is this little one that's like this. This is the one that they signed. Stephanie, the girl who plays Cashmere, Jenna Malone, the guy that plays Gloss, Alan Richardson, Jeffrey Wright, and I don't know if you can see this, Sam's signature right here with a little heart, because he obviously loves me for wearing the I Love Finnick shirt. And I got a bunch of pictures because after that they had the Q&A session. I was in the front row, and I took a bunch of really good pictures of mostly of Alan Richardson and mostly of Sam Claflin, because those are some two beautiful men. But Sam Claflin, he plays Finnick, you know. He has my heart. You know, Finnick is just an incredible character. If you've not read the Hunger Games series, please go read it. Please go read it. It is so amazing, and Finnick's just a badass, basically. So anyways, I had an awesome time. Thank you, Amazon Kindle, for the contest and selecting me as one of the winners. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I cannot wait until the Catching Fire movie. Hopefully it'll be better than the first movie, which I did not think was that good. But, I mean, it was awesome, but I thought that they could have done a lot better. So, Catching Fire, I'm just so excited for. And since I met pretty much half the cast. So, I'm super excited. Yeah, I cannot wait. Alright, well, I'm going to go do my homework because I have been putting it off because of today, and I didn't want to stress myself out with homework. So, alright, I'm gonna go. After I stop talking, I'm going to include some pictures that I took of today.
those guys that killed each other, and then I'd come out victorious.
They would all just get sweet talked by your accent.
Oh, yeah, by the way, I'm English, just so we all know.